States.
Okay, welcome back to Global Politics. Today we're going to focus on our homeland, Nigeria. So we're going to start off with the meeting of PDP governors. They were wearing their nice regalia, their ashoke and everything, looking like big boys in Katsina a few days after there was a strike in Katsina, which killed 50 people. Now, I don't know if they had planned that, if they had already planned ahead. They say they planned ahead to have that meeting there. But ADC, the ADC, that's the name of the group, ADC. I got the initials right?
Yeah, it's a
Democratic.
party, a political party.
ADC is saying shame on them that how can they hold a meeting in a place where people are dying? Why aren't they in the villages or with the brethren comforting them? To me, I don't think that's a valid attack on them. If they can hold a meeting wherever they want to hold it. But at the same time, PDP is also saying ADC is looking for an advantage to just insult them also for political so that ADC doesn't care about the people. I'm not a PDP fan, but I think PDP has a point. Why is ADC attacking them with heavy meetings? Say, oh, you should be helping people. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to go there and give them machine guns to fight? This is a bigger problem collective for the whole country. So let's focus on that. But before we focus on this, PDP also said that they've queried the federal government to put more resources to address security concerns throughout all of Nigeria, not just Zamfara, Katsina, or the northern parts of the country. But my own thing is that this is silly. I think both sides are politicizing this, and nothing's going to get done. So let's start off with
Blame
Mr.
game.
Yeah, what do you think, Mr. Kunle? Yeah.
Yes, it's all a load of pettiness in order to minimize bigger issues that are at hand, which is basically the question of security. State and federal security forces are able to provide security for the indigents of Nigeria. Now, for the PDP to now have an organization or a meeting in such an area, obviously highlights the incident. And
Yeah.
there's elements within the ADC and within Nigeria that is just simply being obtuse, or objecting for the sake of objecting, or just being negative. There's nothing you can say. I mean, you can test it on social media. There's no position that you can take in this world that you're not going to find some asshole with no sense
Yeah.
of right that's going to chase you in the comments for some stupid reason, or rather that is thoroughly not in the interests of the people at hand. And you also have to take that into account in this modern world where people do have more of a say, despite the fact that they may have more sawdust than stardust in their brains. So this also has to be taken into account when we look at these incidents. But yes,
Yeah.
ADC is not really qualified in making such an accusation, because what ADC should do to compete is to show its own concern. If it wants to go after PDP that they're not concerned, what are they doing? What's the point
Yeah.
of just saying you're not doing anything? No, no. You do something and you're doing something. What are you doing? Don't just go
Yeah.
and point fingers. You're just politicizing for the sense of
They
politicizing.
they're like the liberals in America. What?
Yeah,
They're like the liberals in America. Trump, you don't
it's
like poor
utterly
people.
obtuse and
You like poor people
non-constructive.
too. Yeah, does Obama like poor people? So the question is, does ADC care? They're also, in fact, what they're doing is worse. If PDP is meeting there because of highlighting the factor, it's even worse for you to call them out because they can hold it wherever they want. And at least they didn't say we're holding it here because this happened. They claim they planned it ahead of time, which I don't know if that's true. What do you think, Kool-Aid, before we go to Saeed? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there needs to be a basis when you're coming to come and criticize somebody for doing a political, making statements or actions that are political in order to try to challenge the president's or the status quo. That is the whole essence and point of democracy. You want to oppose it, fine, oppose it, but please use something of more creative intellect than just to say, oh, because of this and that and the other, when you yourself you're not doing anything about it. That's just gainsaying and name playing and gaslighting. So I think
Yeah,
that
I don't know.
these be more constructive when they want to be critical of their opponents or those in power. If they want to take on the responsibility and not look at it as seizing of power, but look on it as taking on of a responsibility and a civic duty to serve the people, not to rule the people. That is essentially the main fault of Nigerian politics.
I agree. Thank you, Kool-Aid. What are your thoughts, Mr. Saeed?
Yeah, on the PDP Governor Forum meeting, I don't think something reasonable is still going to come out of it. Because if you
Yeah.
check it, during the last election, they formed the G5 group, Seyi Makinde and some of all these other PDP governors to not make sure that Atiku or Peter Obi get stronger in the election. But at the end of the day, nothing really come out of it. Same thing is going to happen again in this, because if you check it there, it is obvious that this Osun State governor, Adeleke, that one is a mole already, because that one has already approved President Tinubu for the next as his next candidate for the next election. So that alone, so I'm not, to me, I'm not taking them serious, because it shows. Even Seyi Makinde, all this grad that he's doing is because he has ambition of running for president in 2027. That is just it. So in the long run, there is absolutely nothing going to. A lot of them is still going to port to ADC. Some of them is still going to APC, just like what the one Akwa Ibom governor did. So all these they are doing, Mole is among them. I don't think we should be worried about.
I agree. And guys, keep jumping, because even after ADC attacked, I'm going to go to you next, Mr. Warif. But after ADC attacked PDP even they now said, since ADC members left our group, we are stronger now. Yay! It's just back and forth.
I think the reason why I'm even not taking them serious is because they refuse to mention Wike name. They are saying this, they are saying that. All the press statement they give, that they are not afraid to suspend anybody. You should call we all know who is making the PDP the problem PDP is having right now. We all know that it's Wike that is causing the problem. Why can't they just suspend Wike or expel him? Why is that so difficult? That is to show that they are not serious. Because if they are serious, they already know the problems solution to the problem they are having.
Yeah, he's the godfather. Thank you, Mr. Said. I always think Said and Warif have the same type of vowels.
Said Warif.
What are your thoughts? Yeah.
Okay, concerning the issue between ADC blaming the PDP Governors Forum. Well, to me, you know one thing about Nigerian politicians, they like pointing fingers, playing the blame game, doing this, doing that. Even if ADC have their Congress or whatever forum, they would have still done the same thing. So if they want to criticize or put PDP Governors Forum at the spotlight, they should look for something else. Not that, okay, what about if they did not kill, these people did not die? What would they have said? So that means they wouldn't have said anything. To me, all these politicians, they are just the same. They are just looking for how to bring this person down, pull this person down. Now, saying that because even if, well, let me say, if PDP, let me shift the blame a little bit to the PDP Governors Forum. Fine, this has to do with human life. What they would have done, they would have maybe at least give maybe 1 minute silence to the departed soul, or which I don't know, maybe they did, or maybe show a sign of solidarity, at least to put a black handband or something. But ADC, they are just trying to, attack the PDP Governors Forum. To me, it does not hold enough reason why they shouldn't hold their Governors Forum. Well, even if, like I said, even if it's ADC, they'll still do the same thing. So they should look for something tangible. They are just playing, they are just doing blame game.
They should have brought trailer load of Guinness and they can't drink Guinness in the north. They should have brought trailer load of Malta Guinness.
They can't try it in Zamfara State.
No, but seriously,
if they are game,
I'm sure we can just be laughing where he is.
What were you saying,
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid made a joke. What was your joke? You said if they brought
that game 10.
Yes, now they are playing 10 now.
Okay, that's gonna be
none of them you are supposed to take serious at all. Because if truly they are really serious, if they want the populace to take them serious, they should first of all suspend that Wike. Let us know that these guys are ready for business.
These people, they are all the same. They don't care about the masses.
They don't
care like what somebody said. INEC has not given timetable for campaign, but they've left governance that they are supposed to be doing how to govern the country. They are now running for election, putting this, and it's wrong.
Tinubu that has already started his own campaign since last year.
Yeah. I like that one. That's gonna be the title of our thing, playing 10-10 with that part of the country. That's crazy, man. All right, guys. So let's move on to the last thing. Very good points, guys. So let's talk about